Hi guys, welcome back to North Skin Past Paper by Susan Hira YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss English paper 2 fiction for lower secondary. It's for grade 8 or stage 9. The code is 111/02. It's taken from April 2022. The duration for this paper is 1 hour 10 minutes. On the left side is the insert part, and on the right side is the question paper. Now let's get started by reading the inserts. For paper 21 inserts, maximum 5 or 10 minutes. The rest 1 hour we are going to use for section A, reading for 30 minutes, and section B, writing 30 minutes. Both carry equal marks, 25, so both reading comprehension for question 1 to 13 is important, and writing also important because they both carry equal marks. So we try to make our best at answering the passage, the comprehension, and also writing. Now let's get started by reading for at least 5 to 10 minutes. Skim the text really quickly. So altogether is first page until line 20. And if you like to take a screenshot, you may do so. So you may save in laptop and maybe print it out so you can practice with a printed out inserts, or if you do feel convenient with this online quiz, you may follow this quiz till the end. Now this is line 20, this is 21 till 38, and this is second page, 39 till 55. Right, let's see. Page, maybe take a screenshot, and this is first page. First page, bottom part, and first page, top part. Alright, next, this is the question number 1. Let's get started. Number 1 says, there are 4 main characters in the text. Match the name of the characters to their role in the story. Example have been done for you. Let's take a quick glance of the first few questions. So we will mark the word when as we skim the text. So their names: Arilo's younger sister, Raglan's game, and Proax. So there are 4 names here, and lace people. Okay, now let's skim the text for 5 minutes. So we have a glossary. Lazuli is a precious stone. Promontory, a high reach of land, and precipices, high cliffs. Alright, let's get started with question 1. Question 1, for each question you'll be given few seconds, 10 seconds to get your own answer. And after that you may match with the answer and explanation. Let's get started. There are 4 main characters in the text. Match the name of the character to their role in the story. An example has been done for you. Arilo and Arilo's younger sister, Raglan's Kane and Proex. The right 10 seconds. Okay, let's check out the answer, guys. If you still need some time, you may pause this video. The tips for English secondary checkpoint is the first few answer will be in the beginning of the text, the earlier paragraph, the top part, and 1 will be most probably from here. You can get the answer. 2 will be the next paragraph or the next sentence. So the answer A you can find is always in order from top to bottom as the number increase from 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So now let's check out the answer. So Arilo is a girl with spatial power. This is given. Arilo, younger sister is Arilo's attendant. You see her younger sister. We can see from here is the at last, the inspector and Proex. So the inspector's name is not Proex. So the sentence states that Proex and the inspector. So the name of the inspector is Mr. Skane, and his name is Raglan Skane. The inspector settled himself to kneel in front of Arilo, and his name is Raglan Skane. So that's the inspector and Proex. You can see from here the younger sister seemed to be Arilo's designated attendant. So that's how we got the answer here. And the inspector's name is Raglan Skane, and so the Proex must be the inspector's assistant. Alright, next. Shall we move on to question 2, guys? Let's continue. So for the first question, as it asks about names and the role in the story, so we still have to scroll over to check the whole text, and we get most of the answer for first question in 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the introduction. First, second, third, fourth, fifth paragraph start from line 15, and sixth paragraph up to line 21. This is how we got the answer for number 1. Alright, it's in the middle. Number 2. Okay, so read the beginning of the text. Now we read the beginning of the text here. Arilo is physically in the room, but her mind is elsewhere. Give 2 phrases from the first 2 paragraph lines 1 till 8. So 1 till 8 will be here. Let's box this. So we'll focus to find answer from this box. Two phrases. We have to find two phrases from the first two paragraph lines 1 till 8 that tells the reader this. So if we're given 10 seconds from now. Okay, let's check out the answer, guys. Are you done with your answers? If not, you may pause the video to read more about this to find two phrases that Arilo is physically in the room but her mind is elsewhere. Okay, let's check out the answer, guys. So it's a one gray unfocused eye. So one gray unfocused eyes here. Show that her mind is elsewhere. Alright, next a carefully guided her to sit. It means her mind is not in the room, so it has to be carefully guided. Alright, this is an example of the correct answer. If you have any other answer, you may write in comment section in this channel if you need clarification. Next, question 3. Well, question 3 doesn't show that where to find the answer, but it will be somewhere after this box or within still this box, because next question is read the third paragraph lines 9 till 12. So the answer will be still from here, maybe the end part of this box. Question 3. The Lays people are related to pirates. What is their attitude to this? 10 seconds from now. So we get answer from this last sentence in this box. Let's check out the answer, guys. You may pause if you have not finished. So the answer is they are proud. You can see that regard a trace of the Lays seem to regard a trace of pirate in their ancestry as a reason to boast. So they are proud. Next, question 4. Question 4, read the third paragraph lines 9 till 21. I mean 9 till 12. So within this box only. 9 till 12, this box. Alright, so 9 till 12. How does the reader know that? Arilo is more important than her attendant. Explain in your own words. So when there's instruction, your own word. Do not copy the word from here. Use your own word. Find another word to substitute the words in here. So 10 seconds from now. Okay, let's check out the answer, guys. Are you done? So, Arilos has lazily studs in almost or all of her teeth, while her attendant has only a few teeth studded in a cloudy quartz. You can see from here, nearly every tooth had been studied with a perfect little round of lazuli. So we use our own word. Arilo had lazuli studs in almost all of her teeth, because nearly every tooth. And while her attendants, in contrast, the girl next to her, which is her attendant, had only a few of her front teeth studded in a cloudy quartz. So has only a few teeth studded in a cloudy quartz. Alright, let's move on to question 5. Question 5. When asked to leave, she stared at them unmoving, her smile baffled but intact. Line 16 till 17 here. Okay, lines 16 till 17. Alone, that is, except for the youngest child who seemed to be Arilo's designated attendant. When asked to leave, she stared at them, unmoving, her smile baffled but intact, and eventually they relented and let her stay. So what does the phrase when asked to leave, she stared at them unmoving, her smile baffled but intact? What does this phrase above tell the reader about the attendant's reaction to being asked to leave? 10 seconds from now. So let's check out the answer, guys. Okay, so she was confused and didn't want to go. So we can see from the word baffled here, she stared at them unmoving. So she stared at them unmoving. Her smile baffled meant confused but intact. Alright, she was confused and didn't want to go. And finally they let her stay. Alright, question 6. Raglan's cane asks, where are you? Lines 21. This tells the reader that Raglan knows something about Arilo. What does Raglan know? 10 seconds from now. So the word where are you is in here. So we can find the answer start from this paragraph, because the previous paragraph we got the text in here. For number 5, now number 6 question most probably will be starting from here, and that's why where are you is in line 21 here. Alright, 10 seconds. You may skim the text to get your answer. Okay. Okay. It will be somewhere here. So where are you? This tells the reader Regula knows something about Arilo. So what does Regula knows? What do you think is your answer? Let's check it out. So Reglan knows Arilo's mind is not in that place. Where are you? So he said, my body is sitting before yours at the moment. Where are you? So her mind is not at that place. Next, question 7. Question 7 says, look at these sentences, but these were not words. Proax listens, dumbstruck to the sounds falling from Arilo's drooping mouth. Lines 26, 27. 26, 27 here. This is line 26. This is line 27. Okay, so, but these were not words. Proax listens, dumbstruck to the sound falling from Arilo's drooping mouth. That is the statement. Sentence. Give one word. So we only have to write one word in here that tells the reader that Proax is surprised. So 10 seconds from here. Find answer from this sentence only. You don't have to look at the text because it's given, the sentence. Which word? It tells that the Proax is surprised. I think this question is quite easy. You just have to skim from this word from here, from this sentence. So the answer must be dumbstruck. So dumbstruck is the answer because that is the one word mean that tells the reader Prux is surprised. Next, question 8. Alright, question 8. Look at this sentence. It was as if some words had been washed out to sea and rounded smooth and meaningless by the wave. Line 27, 28. Okay, so these two are the lines 27, 28. It was as if some words had been washed out to the sea and rounded smooth and meaningless by the wave. So we don't actually have to find from the text because the sentence is given and it's quoted lines 27, 28. What literary techniques is used here takes one box only. Is it an oxymoron, hyperbole, simile, or personification? 10 seconds from now. Okay, let's check out the answer. It should be easy, guys. So since there's a typical the word as is very typical for simile, literary technique for simile. Let's move on to 8b. Now, before we move to 8b, we want to see the meaning of oxymoron, hyperbole, simile, and personification one by one. Here you go, guys. Oxymoron is a phrase that combines contradictory terms like jumbotron, soap rock, almost exactly the same difference. Alright, so they contradict. That's the typical definition of oxymoron. Next, simile, as always, is using connecting word like and as. So she swims like a fish. He is as hairy as a gorilla. So when you see these two words, that is typical simile. Next, personification is always the act of giving non-human things human characters, like the cars called to life, the flower dance in the breeze, right? Hyperbole is always exaggerate statement or claim like the walk was a million miles long, so it is not really a million, but it just exaggerates statement. I ate 5,000 pancakes for breakfast. It's impossible, but it's just exaggeration. The bag of gift weighs a ton. All right, that is hyperbole. We hope it's clear. So let's get back to the question 8b now. So question 8b is a line split from the same line 26 till 27. Question 8b, explain in your own words what the sentence above mean. So which sentence? This sentence. So what the sentence, it was as if some words had been washed out to the sea and rounded out smooth and meaningless by the wave. So what the sentence mean with your own words? 10 seconds. Okay, so what do you think is the answer? So the sound of words couldn't be understood. Some words had been washed out to the sea and rounded and meaningless by the wave, so the sounds of word couldn't be understood. If you have any other option, you may write down in the comment section in this channel. Next, here we go. Now we are in question 9. Look at this sentence. Gained had responded to the confidence in Arilo's voice, and now his tone was that of addressing an adult rather than a child. Lines 42, 41. I'll be somewhere here. 40, 41. Here we go. 40, 41. Okay, this is the sentence now. And how now? What does this tell the reader about Skane's attitude to Arilo now? 10 seconds from now. So the previous answer is from here. We can skim really quickly. Alright, so let's check out the answer, guys. So he respect Arilo, and now his tone was that of addressing an adult, so it means he respect Arilo. Next, we move on to question 10. Question 10 is look at lines 46 till 50. 46 till 50 here. This box will box this. The writer makes very cold, heights seems unpleasant or unfriendly. Explain two ways the writer does this. Support your answer with example from the text. So 4 marks for this. We have to skim from this box. 10 seconds from now. It's given here the promontory. Okay, let's check out your answer, guys. You can get two answers from here and quote the give example from the text. So is the volcano is so strong. Quotation from the text is here. This word belligerent, belligerent. Mother Two was the most belligerent of the volcanoes. So that explain very cold heights. Then there's no people live there. Quotation: nobody but birds live in. So nobody but birds live in. So it's a unfriendly. You may have other option as the answer. If you want to clarify, you can write in the comment section in this channel. Next, question 11. Explain why the inspector and ProX might have to stay longer in the village with two reasons. 10 seconds. Are you done, guys? So we can see from the statement, so much for testing the girl quickly and getting out of here, thought ProX spontaneously. So you got your answers? Two reasons. You can see from the sentence after that, the cliff walks that had brought them to this part were treacherous enough in the dry and wet. The red rock melted like chocolates, slewed and slithered off the precipices. So they might have to find themselves stranded in this backwater, so they might have to stay longer. So we give our reason. So they hadn't completed their purpose to test Abylos properly. So they say so much for testing the girl quickly. And a storm is coming, as Abylos stated that I believe it will reach tomorrow night. I must watch longer. So Abylos' mind is watching the storm from the Perical Heights that the storm is coming. So there are two reasons. These are two reasons why they must have to stay longer in the village. Next, question 12. Question 12, whose point of view is the storm told from? The Prox Inspector, Arilos, or Ariel Sisters? 10 seconds from now. So if we scroll off over the text from beginning, we can see the clue about ProX. Let's reveal the answer. So ProX, that is ProX point of view. We can see from here. Prop listen dumbstruck. But more people realized that it was Ariel's, and frogs wondered. Then here you can see that a thought frogs despondently. So that is from ProX point of view. Next question is, explain how the reader knows. Give a quotation for text to support your answer for 12B. How the reader knows that is from ProX point of view. 10 seconds. You can quote from any of the texts about ProX. Let's reveal the answer. So we know his thoughts, and you see the quote from here: thought ProX despondently. Line 51. That is the quotation. Next question 13 is the last question for this reading. The genre of this extract is fantasy. Give 2 features of the fantasy genre that are used in this text. It's quite easy, right? 10 seconds. Then solve from beginning. Okay, let's check out the answer, guys. So it has supernatural setting, and then it has characters with magic skills like Arelo. Mine can leave his body and inspect the storm. So there is magic skills, and like this one, my body is sitting before yours at the moment. Where are you? So Ariel's mind was not in the room, but is inspecting the storm coming from the cold height. So her mind is in here. It has supernatural setting. I guess it's clear. Supernatural setting with unfamiliar names, and so the story shows that it's a fantasy. Next, here we go. Section B, writing is 14. Write the beginning of a story with a character who has a special gift or a special power. You should consider the setting. Is it in a city, village, desert, somewhere else? What special gift or power your characters has, or the ability to see into the future, or something else? How the character uses the power. So this is a space for your plan. You can write some sentence or make a diagram. Then you can develop into a nice paragraph. There are 2 full pages provided for you. So there are some tips for writing section. So your response should be relevant to the instruction, the question. Do not write less than half pages. Use well-developed language with relevant vocabs, paragraph well organized throughout the text, and use correct grammars, punctuation, and spelling, of course. So have a good time of writing. So today we discussed English checkpoint past paper April 2022, paper 2 for lower secondary. Check link at the description, and don't forget to ring the bell so you will not miss our latest updates. And like and share to anybody who might need this, because it really encourages us to make more video like this. And if you click this symbol in YouTube channel, you will go to our main page, home page in YouTube channel, and you can see all other useful links and information. Bye bye, and see you in the next video. So today's discussion is conducted by Study with Tuition Online. We cater for all these subject and syllabus, and provide tuition for students all over the world online. So if you're interested to join with us, email us, or if you have some difficult question, challenging question, you can send to us, and we'll see what we can do for you. Bye bye, and see you next video. And we hope today's discussion will be helpful to you, and God bless you.